priorities we have identified are taken up by officials within the municipality. Now, we've often heard that sometimes officials themselves become obstructionists. They sometimes refuse to execute executive decisions that have been taken. Now, the solution is simple. If clear decisions have been taken by an authorized entity and someone who is supposed to execute those decisions does not do so, there's only one way out, and the way out is the door. That is the only way out. It basically means that that person has decided to divorce themselves from the interests of the people. So this is a clear message. As we thank our officials, and we thank them immensely, my presidential newsletter this morning was about thanking our civil servants who do incredible work to support the people of South Africa, and we applaud them during this Public Service Month. But those comrades who, as we seek to turn around our municipalities, are going to be obstructionists, are going to be stubborn, are going to be slow, are going to refuse to act in the interests of the people. The door, and if they want the window, they can go through the window as well.
You must have watched the video of President Cyril Ramaphosa speaking about municipal performance, and if you haven't, you are in for quite a revelation. The President delivered a pointed message to municipalities across South Africa, urging decisive action to improve audit outcomes. He did not hold back. According to Ramaphosa, it is concerning, even painful, that the municipalities performing best financially and administratively are not controlled by the African National Congress. For a party that has historically dominated local government, this is a bitter reality. Today, we will unpack what this means, why it matters for citizens, and what could happen if local governments fail to step up. Municipal audits are conducted by the Auditor General, essentially acting as a litmus test for accountability, efficiency, and transparency. A clean audit is like a gold medal. It shows a municipality is handling public funds responsibly, delivering services efficiently, and operating with integrity. On the other hand, a disclaimer or adverse audit opinion is a red flag, signaling mismanagement, corruption, or a complete breakdown in basic administrative functions. Unfortunately, the latest reports indicate a worrying trend. The ANC-led municipalities are lagging behind opposition-run areas in performance and governance. Ramaphosa's remarks are significant because they arrive at a time when the ANC is working to reaffirm its political authority ahead of upcoming elections. Leading is one thing, but delivering tangible results for the people is another. When municipalities fail, it affects service delivery and erodes public confidence. Roads remain potholed, water supply falters, waste collection stalls, and residents are frustrated. Seeing non-ANC municipalities outperform ANC-controlled areas is a sharp reminder that political dominance does not automatically guarantee efficiency. The Auditor General's latest report shows that most municipalities receiving clean audits are controlled by opposition parties, particularly the Democratic Alliance. In several metros, strategic planning, fiscal discipline, and innovation have led to measurable improvements in service delivery. Meanwhile, ANC municipalities struggle with budget shortfalls, misallocation of funds, and bureaucratic inefficiency. Ramaphosa's call to act decisively is essentially a wake-up call: either catch up or fall further behind politically and administratively. Acting decisively means tackling corruption and mismanagement head-on. Municipalities need internal audits, accountability measures, and strict financial controls. It also requires investment in capacity building, training staff to manage resources effectively, using technology to streamline operations, and prioritizing projects that directly benefit citizens. Waiting for directives from national government is no longer enough. Local governments must take ownership and innovate. Here's where it gets interesting. Non-ANC municipalities outperforming ANC-run areas provides ample fodder for political debate. Opposition parties highlight these successes as proof that governance can be done better without ANC control. For citizens, it's visible in tangible ways: cleaner streets, smoother roads, and consistent services. Ramaphosa balances critique with motivation, urging municipalities to not only catch up but exceed expectations. The political stakes are high. Imagine living in a municipality where potholes outnumber streetlights, and budget reports are so confusing they could give an accountant a headache. Then, cross into a neighboring DA-run area, and suddenly everything works as it should. Roads are smooth, water flows on time, and garbage trucks actually arrive when scheduled. Citizens notice, and word spreads. Ramaphosa's warning is clear: political accountability is mandatory. Transparency plays a crucial role. Clean audits indicate a culture of openness and trust. When municipal leaders provide accurate and timely information, they build public confidence. Residents are more likely to pay taxes, participate in initiatives, and support competent leadership. Conversely, consistently failed audits breed suspicion and disengagement. Ramaphosa's push is as much about restoring faith as it is about political survival. The long-term consequences are significant. If ANC municipalities continue to lag, voter behavior could shift. Citizens, especially the younger generation, are increasingly pragmatic. They demand results over rhetoric. When opposition-run municipalities perform better, it signals that competence can transcend party loyalty, potentially influencing the 2026 local elections. The ANC cannot afford to ignore this. It is important to note that some ANC municipalities are performing reasonably well, showing that with effective leadership, planning, and accountability, success is possible. Ramaphosa's statement acknowledges underperformance while encouraging best practices. His message is: look at what is working elsewhere and learn from it. Mediocrity is not acceptable. For citizens, there are lessons to be learned. Awareness matters. Understanding municipal performance allows residents to hold leaders accountable. Participation matters. Attending council meetings, following budgets, and asking questions strengthens democracy. Pressure works, media scrutiny, civil society engagement, and public discussion push municipalities to improve. Leadership must rise to the challenge, but citizens have a role in demanding better service delivery. In conclusion, Ramaphosa's remarks reveal a stark truth: leadership without results is a problem. Even for the ANC, non-ANC municipalities leading the way should serve as both a warning and a motivation. Municipalities must act decisively, tackle inefficiency, and demonstrate tangible improvements for their communities. Governance is not about party loyalty, it's about accountability, service delivery, and integrity. If you found this breakdown insightful, make sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and leave your thoughts in the comments. Share which municipalities you think are excelling and which need to step up. Engage, discuss, and let's hold leadership accountable together. See you next time.